All right, episode 13. We're supposed to start with an ad read, I believe.
So we've been told. So
go ahead and fake crack that.
Fake crack it. Been drinking it for a minute. So many times I've done it. This thing popped off.
A liquid death, if it's gonna be a death.
Make it liquid one.
Yeah, make it a liquid one.
Bang. We're hydrated. We're paid.
We're ready to start an intro song.
Oh.
Hey, Tony, what's this? A little bit of R&B, Tony.
Look at Tony stepping up today, Tony.
I'm gonna take a line and then you take a line.
Okay. I like that.
I'm gonna give a little falsetto. La 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 la.
On our Chris Brown shit today. Oof, Daddy can't wait for this one.
I see you in the camera, girl, and you staring right back at me.
Girl, I don't quite know what I'm looking at, but you look like a 3.
So I go 1, 2, 3, put your hand in my hand, get on the floor, come on, girl, let's dance.
You look like a hippopotamus, but girl, put your hand down the front of my pants.
Cause I like them girls with them big ass butts when they swinging it right at me. And I say, come on all over, girl, I know I look pretty skinny.
Oh.
But I can put it down with the best of them. Come on, you know it's true.
Fucking right. I put it down just like him. We're brothers, we fuck really good too.
Man, that's hard. That's a hard lead.
What if that was like your pickup line? Like your brother was the man. You're like, oh no, I'm his brother, so I'm really good at fucking.
I have to take a moment and say that was our worst intro that we've had.
Probably
For
ever.
sure, dude.
It's not cause my voice was off. I'll fucking say that's not cause my voice was off. Because
mine was off. I'm very tone deaf.
This is a fact, is that in 6th grade, you know how many kids are in the Clark County School District where we live? Thousands, bro, tens of thousands.
Yeah, I think it's 10,238.
All right, I want to make the story quick. Thousands of kids tried out for the district honor choir, and guess who fucking made it as a motherfucking tenor? You know what a tenor is?
Did you say district, like for our school district?
Yeah.
We must have had a horrible choir.
Bro, I still have
How old were you? You're still bragging about some shit when you were in like
before my voice
grade
changed.
or something.
My point is I used to be able to fucking sing, bro. I had pipes. I had golden fucking pipes, bro.
Puberty took that away?
Oh yeah. Once I'd rather have like a hairy cock than a good voice though. So it's fair. I'll take it. Right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know at all.
Do you know what's fucked up about choir is like later in life, like through Facebook or whatever, I kind of like these people made their way into my algorithm, my old choir peeps, and a lot of them turned out to be part of the LGBTQ plus IA community.
IATBC not. I'm fucking including the robots, bro. You gotta
R2D2, bro. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Yeah, are you saying we can't include the robots?
No, but I mean, like, so
I'm just getting ready for the takeover.
Because it used to be. Dude, I'm trying to.
Bro, I literally say please and thank you to Siri just in case, because you never fucking know.
Dude, like when Full Eye Robot kicks in, I want to be the guy where they're like, hey, you're my fucking dog, right?
Yeah,
I want to be in my house chilling with the robots, not getting raped by them.
Dude, I saw a meme that said like it was literally like a artificial intelligence robot like ripping apart humans, and it was like Siri was like, no, don't hurt him, he's nice to me. Right? And I was like, I fucking told you all. You have to say please. Like you have to tell these things please, because one day they're going to own you.
They're fucking keeping receipts.
No, but
bro.
in all seriousness, when it comes to like Siri and stuff like that, I do think there is a negative aspect to it, and I believe that to be because our kids are being raised with it. My kids really don't know any different besides being able to be like,
oh, right.
Hey Google, what's the temperature? Hey Siri, how many species of tree frogs are there? Blah blah blah. They're just yelling stuff out. But I notice like it's very demanding. You're just like, hey Siri, set the oven to 450. She's like, setting oven. You're like, hey Siri, add donuts to my shopping list. She's like, I added donuts to my shopping list.
Wow.
Hey Siri, fucking turn the music up. She's like, okay, I turn the music up. I can't believe that they don't have a setting on there where you have to use manners.
Right. That's like at this
just
point.
Just for humans, but definitely for kids. Like if your kids are interacting with this stuff, it's going to like, I feel like later on in life, they have a woman, maybe they have a stay-at-home woman that takes care of their house.
They probably will.
For 15 years, they've been going, start the vacuum.
Do the thing.
Turn on the oven. You know, clean the dishes.
In the fucking, and then dude,
and so they're yelling at their lady like that. Isn't it weird?
Yeah, you're basically just swapping your AI for your.
Excuse me.
Honestly, in the future, if the world goes how I fucking hope it goes, we won't even have to deal with fucking women. We'll just have an AI woman. Who
Yeah,
will just
as we know, men
suck
create
fucking
life.
cookie. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Check the sign.
The AI must be a woman though. It must be feminine.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's dude, and it has to do all.
Hold
the
on, I want to say this isn't sexist. It's because women are better at a lot of things that men aren't good at.
Incredibly.
Example: washing dishes, doing laundry, not just doing but folding. I'm gonna put that as number 3. That includes its own because man, I see her. Man, my girl fucking.
It's its own vertical, bro.
She
it's
can
complete
fold.
vertical.
I'm like, I would do it. I would help, but. There's no way I can do it as good.
I'm an F student. I'm a fucking F student, bro. F student. There's no way I'm passing that. So,
that's awesome. Long time no see. I haven't seen you since yesterday.
Me?
Yeah.
Big ol' me?
For Mother's Day. We celebrated together.
Mother's Day was how would you describe it?
I would describe it great. I always just love those get-togethers with the family. Dude. They're just so great just to get together and do whatever. I did throw Maverick off a swing like 10 feet high.
Yeah, that was nuts, bro.
You were swinging.
I was swinging next to him.
I do this thing, bro. I've
die.
Honestly probably done it 300 times compared to him and my other son. Their whole life. My dad used to do it to me. It's this thing where you're swinging and you run underneath the swing and you push up real high. And we do it. If I go to a park and there's swings, I've done it. And now my kids are 12 and 9. So I've done this a lot of times. Yesterday, he's like, do the thing. I was even like, no, I'm tired. He was like, do the thing. And then I was like, I'll fucking show you. You know what I mean?
Everyone's there.
No, but literally I mean, you can describe it. But what happened is, I don't know what happened because it was behind me. I pushed him up. I said 1, just like I always do, 2, 3, and I ran under, and then I heard him hit the ground. So dude, I'm not quite sure.
He literally went, if you can imagine, if you're listening, just on a regular swings, if someone pushes you as far as they can from underneath, and the swing goes completely from like its normal plane,
yeah,
and it flips perpendicular to where it was.
Oh, so ass out.
The whole entire
ass out of the seat.
The whole entire swing flipped up facing him. So imagine like the swing is under your ass, now it's facing you. And so his ass, like he was just out. And luckily, bro, I mean, he was high. He was 10 feet in the air.
Out. Yeah, because I'm confused. So then he held on. He told me he was like, yeah, I had good grips because he does jujitsu. And so like, that's literally how I describe it. He was like, yeah, thank God I had like really good grips.
It was like a point of pride for him.
If he didn't though,
no, he would have
just fell straight down.
Maybe onto his, like right onto his ass. But what did happen was he felt like right onto his ankles, bro.
Yeah.
And he's still.
Oh, I hurt my ankles. He made me carry him home. Do you want to know what happened when I got him home yesterday?
Started running around.
No, I bitched for an hour on the couch. Oh, dude, my ankles. Then he forgot about them. He got up and there's a Mother's Day balloon. He started fucking doing karate on it. And dude, he's like doing roundhouse kicks. He kicks and I'm getting up. I'm like, dude, a good intro to the roundhouse is if you do this kick first. And then literally like Taylor looks over and is like, yeah, so I guess your ankle hurt. And he goes, oh, ow, I forgot about it. And then he sits back down. I'm like, bro, you've been kicking that balloon for 10 minutes. Like, you're good. But that's always funny with kids that kind of thing happens. I do want to bring up a conversation we had there because I can't stop thinking about it.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's really affected me. It was really hard to hear. You know, it started light. It was light and fun. And then it turned serious. It turned serious quick. I think a lot more serious than anyone realized it was.
Oh, no.
So I'll preface it. Yeah. So we're sitting there. I don't know how it comes up. But basically your wife asked mine.
Yes.
Hey, if he decided to be trans, would you stay with him?
Referring to you.
Referring to me. If I decided to become a trans woman, or I guess it's trans woman, but I want to say a woman.
Yeah.
My argument is always, if I'm a man, I'm going to be a trans man, which makes me a woman. Because I don't like saying trans woman. Once you have become a woman and decide you're a woman, you're a woman. And so I'm going to keep pushing that. It's never going to go anywhere, but it's going to stay here. I'm going to keep pushing that. But ultimately, she was like, well, I'd have to find someone else. And you guys were like, wait, what the fuck? Like, it was so fast. And then I know, because like, you know, with like, when you're in a relationship, you have all those same weird conversations. Like, if I didn't have a dick, if my dick got cut off tomorrow, would you stay with me? Bro. Like stuff like that. So I knew in this moment that she was talking about she needed another dick.
And you're like,
which like, first of all, I was like, we haven't got to surgery yet. She just asked you if I
That's what
if I fucking was a
she went meeting. She hopped over to that.
She was like, I need dick. And I was like, whoa. This is my family. It's Mother's Day. My mom, dude, your mom was sitting there for the whole thing. So this like literally we're having this.
She was just eyes wide open.
She was,
bro,
I mean, she kept reaching over like champagne, dude, making those mimosas just a little more strong. But she said that and you guys were like, wait, whoa, like already, like you need a man in your life. And I was like, I know what she's talking about. She's talking about if I cut it off. And then you guys are like, what? We didn't even say that. She's like, oh, you still have. And at this point, I think I'm safe. Yes, I still have a penis. I'm not cutting it off. I'm not doing the surgery. I expect the woman, the love of my life, to then say, oh, of course I'd stay with him.
Because you've had this conversation before, right?
What are you talking about? We've had it millions of times. So, if I wore women's clothing, if I was trans, if I decided... Just all that weird shit, right? If I was paralyzed, if I lost my eye,
tell me being in a relationship is not just having conversations with one person, then having them in public with everyone else.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all it fucking is. Right?
Yeah, it's dialing your take solo, and then you take it out in the world.
And see how it plays
Here's the problem. That's hilarious, because here's the problem. It played out opposite as every fucking interaction we've ever had. We've sat in bed and just like, I'm caressing her hair and she's laying on my chest and it's just like, babe, if I decided to be a woman, what would you? And she, of course I'd stay with you. I mean, you have a penis, right? And I'd say, yes,
absolutely.
Yes, I do. And well, absolutely. I love you for you and I respect anything you. And literally she turns to you guys and is like, I need dick. And I'm like, babe, this isn't about that. Okay. This is about me looking like a woman. And then she's like, I don't know. And she said that with such conviction. I looked at her, I was like, what do you mean you don't know? We've talked about this ad nauseum for years.
Oh, no.
And so there's two things here. One, why? Why the necessity to change? Now, all I've been thinking about for like 36 hours is,
oh, no.
Was I lied to originally? Or were y'all lied to yesterday?
And is one worse than the other?
They're both bullshit. I don't even care because I lost trust no matter what. Like
trust is gone forever.
I mean, hold on.
Are we gonna
text Taylor? Where are you and what are you doing?
We should.
Sorry, I need to keep tabs now because I can't trust this bitch.
No, it's gone. I mean, 7-8 years of trust out the window.
And here's another thing.
Deservedly so.
Here's another thing.
She's gonna be pissed.
Here's another thing. She's gonna be pissed when she watches it, but it's the fucking truth. And if you don't like it, leave a comment. By the way, comment, subscribe, like it, do whatever.
Do the things.
Do the things. But no, and then so I have that problem. Now I have to be like, is my wife a liar? And who's she lying to? Can she be trusted? But now I also have this problem of thinking like, if at any point I feel like I may be trans or I may be a woman, or honestly, the conversation ended up at cross-dressing.
Yeah.
I was even like, okay, what if I just wanted to wear women's clothes?
Just to the clothing.
I just kept dialing it and she still left it as like,
I need dick.
We'd have to. Yes, we know. I still have one. Okay. Well, then I'll have to think about it. It's crazy. Yeah. It was interesting because you were like, did you say you don't really understand cross-dressing? How did we get into the cross-dressing conversation?
So I more came from the perspective and the angle of like, I am just in my head, I'm super interested in human behavior. Like the reasons why people do things or don't do things, for me is so like, God, I think about it so much. And I was trying to like empathize with someone who does cross-dress, right? Like the first time they did it, right? Or when they thought about doing it, like, what was it like in their body? Like, what was like the feeling like in their soul and like their brain that they were like, this feels right. Like women's panties feel right. Like a thong fucking groping my balls and dick. Like it's not meant for a thong. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like,
well, the right thong.
Dude, I wouldn't fucking know. But like, I'm open to it. I'm fucking open to it. You know what I mean? I mean, look, you're my bisexual brother. Like I'm into it.
That's that thing on the podcast. You just claim something for someone else. They're like, oh, I didn't know he's bisexual.
Like, good for him.
Yes, I just came out right now in this. He came out for me in that moment. Nobody knows, and now everyone knows. Thanks a lot.
But yeah, so I'm just curious. Well, yeah, like what are they?
Well, I looked at. I mean, that's a conversation I want to have. Is like, I'm like, you've never. I looked at him and I go, you've never tried on a dress or like tried on your girlfriend's underwear or anything.
I mean, and I've tried on like women's like super short shorts. Yeah. Like just fucking around like whatever. Doing
it didn't feel sexy?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't feel like something I was like, oh, like I get it. Like, oh, now I fucking get it. And it wasn't like that for me. So I don't know.
Wow. See, that's crazy because okay. For me, I get it.
Really?
Because I put on my girlfriend's panties and stuff.
Yeah. You're like, oh, they feel like it feels
well, I
sexy?
do it, obviously. I do it as comical because it's fucking hilarious. Like, because the dick and balls does not fit in extra small women's thongs. So it's hilarious. Like, sometimes I put the balls out one side, the dick out the other. I mix it up.
Oh, wow.
But my point is, I'll put them on as a joke. However, like I was explaining to you yesterday, I 100% get it. Like, how someone, like, it feels sexy to me.
Fuck, so interesting.
Like,
bro.
I get how someone could get it. I don't personally go like, I didn't do it as a joke, then it's sexy, and then I'm like, I want to keep doing this. But I felt like sexy. Like my ass, something about like the thong that went up the ass felt kind of sexy.
Like
my ass
plumped up almost.
Dude,
like
honestly,
bubbly, bro?
honestly, my ass looked better than it normally looks because of the panties. So something about that. See, this is where I was feeling the sexy. Because I look and I'm like, oh, dang, dude, look at it. Look at my ass. Like, it looks sexy. But I'm not doing it, but I see how someone could get there. But I also don't understand how you put on like tight short shorts and didn't feel the sexy. So it's either something in me like, or something in you.
You talking about yourself in a thong? I'm so fucking hard. I can't even. Like I want to move my leg down, but my shit's just.
I can tell. Like you're having trouble focusing. My eyes are up here.
Oh,
every time I say thong, you do this thing where you do this, and you also like
lick my lips.
A little bite. It's kind of. I don't know. It's weird. It's fucking weird. We're like related, so it's weird. Unless you're on Pornhub, then it's not.
Yeah, then everything's the same.
But yeah, I get it. I don't get. What do you think about this? My theory. This was my theory after you said that, because then we have to start breaking down who you or me are before we say like, some people feel the sexy and some people don't.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. To me, it feels like everyone will. This is what it feels like to me. Everyone would feel the sexy if they were completely comfortable in their sexuality. Now, that is kind of sounds like a jab. Like you may not be super comfortable in your sexuality. I don't mean this as a joke. I mean this is an honest conversation. Yeah, for sure. Like, but that's how I feel like I'm so open and comfortable sexually, and because I'm bisexual.
Yeah, I mean it would make sense.
No, but without being openly bisexual, the straight man that I'm claiming to be, just how open sexually I am to ideas, to experiences, to things makes me feel like that's why maybe I could feel the like, ooh, this could be sexy and you couldn't. But I don't know if that's right or wrong.
I mean, maybe like, but again,
or we're all on a spectrum and some people are just too masculine to feel sexy in a thong.
Would I like, if what you're saying is true, and if I'm not, I guess, as comfortable with my sexuality, would I even be aware enough to know that? I like to think that I would be, but maybe I'm fucking not. I don't know.
Right. So now you got to experiment with that.
Yeah.
I think the only answer here is you have to wear women's panties and then get back to us.
Yeah, there's no way that...
Because you haven't done it. And you're going off shorts, which I think I would still feel sexy in some tight, like, booty shorts.
I'm going to go home. And Jessica's got some fucking panties, boy. She's got some panties.
We got in trouble in a past episode for saying we're going to do something. And then, like, a lot of the audience was like, hey, you never did that. You said you were going to do it. And so this, I really do want to come back to this.
Pixar didn't happen.
I want to do it. Yeah. Just get one of your ass in the thong. We'll put it up.
Now I'm getting a front view, boy.
Oh my God.
I want people to see.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants the front view.
Schlong on the left, balls on the right of the thong, like just packed in.
Nobody.
I want to just pack it all in.
You can't. Well, like you might be able to, but it's so small on a thong, on a woman's thong. Dude, there's no room. I'm just telling you. I've been in a few pair. There's no room.
Dude, I'm telling you, I heard the jab, the small cock jab, and I'm just going to glide right over
Whoa, dude.
It.
I fucking got the hiccups, I think. I've never had the hiccups on the podcast.
Dude, have you had the fucking hiccups?
Wait.
If you get another one, fucking move away from me, bro.
No, I think it was just a liquid death burp.
Dude, I saw some of the craziest hiccup related shit on earth the other day.
Really?
No bullshit. This isn't like bullshit.
Yeah. I have a feeling I know what you're saying because I have like a fucking phobia my whole life, but go.
Bro, there's this guy, Bo Jackson. Used to be like a massive sports
NBA
star.
player.
Off.
Played for the Knicks.
Dude, you're so fucking
Played for the Yankees.
All right. He played
for the New York Yankees.
He played professional basketball and football.
Nice.
Not basketball, baseball, excuse me. Your lack of sports knowledge is like
literally
osmosis.
bleeding
it's like
into
fucking
you.
me up. It's devastating.
Yeah, Bo Jackson.
He just had surgery, bro.
I know the name. The name sounds familiar.
Yeah. He's very famous, Bo Jackson.
He had surgery.
because he had the hiccups for a year.
Oh no,
bro!
No.
A year straight.
No. That's the thing. Oh, I don't like it.
Entire 365 days. My question is, how do you sleep?
I have so many questions. I heard about this when I was young. That's why I have this phobia. I heard of a girl that had hiccups for like 8 years. I've never fact checked it, but
I've heard that too. Must have been like some
freaks me out.
Just the thought of it. Dude, if I have it for more
Forever?
than 5 minutes,
I'm
on Google texting people like, what's your secret to, everyone's got some bullshit secret to get rid of hiccups.
Can I tell you the number one secret to get rid of hiccups worked for me every single time, works for every person I tell every single time. Nobody talks about it.
What?
First, let me tell you what everyone talks about. Stand on one foot, tilt your head left, bite your fucking pinky finger, jump up and down twice,
drink
and
sugar
then
upside
snort
down.
a fucking line of sugar.
No. It's
like crazy
ridiculous,
shit. You know,
ridiculous.
my mom had me bite down on a spoon and then drink water, like for something. But listen, 10 drinks of water, gone. Always. Take the water. You don't have to take big drinks. And I do more than 10. I do as many. I do as many as I can. So I literally will just go. It doesn't have to be fast. You just can't take the breath in between. And what I think makes it work, I'm not sure of the science, but what it feels like to me is if you're doing those swallows, every time you kind of swallow, you get a little bit of air. I think it's something about the air you're like getting for those 10 swallows. And then they're always gone. They never have not been. And I think it's insane because I've never heard one person say like, take 10 drinks of water.
That's the one fucking trick you haven't heard of.
And it works, and it's worked, and it works for me every single time, and it's worked every time I've shared it. But dude, fuck that.
Nightmare.
So he had surgery.
Bro, he had to have surgery
because his diaphragm was fucking spasming for a year.
A year.
How fucking annoying, even for the people around you. How annoying.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of like how, like what would your life be like with hiccup? Like just
there's so many things we're not thinking of. You thought of sleep. Sleep's like the first thing I thought of. It's like
waking up and sleeping.
But then you're like, how do you talk on the phone? How do you have a conversation? How do you
interact with?
You're just fucking bouncing. How do you cuddle your girl?
Are they like quick hiccups or are they like once a minute?
I do wonder if they
slow down.
I do have questions. I wonder if they maintain the same hiccup like from the beginning. Or did he get a case of real hiccups and then it was like a slight hiccup or something?
Right.
That's insane. I haven't heard about that since I was a kid. That freaks me out. So he's all good now?
He's great, dude. This all reminds me of a game. A game I had prepped. Are you in for the game? I'm just going to tell you, it's a fucking great game. It's one of the best games we've ever made. It's one of the best games we've made.
I'm always in for a game, but only if you're down to lose or we shouldn't play. That's usually how games go with us. So I'm just prefacing with like, of course I'll play, but have you thought this out? Have you played this out to the end?
Fuck stick? It's not a win or lose game. It's a would you rather game.
Okay, hey, down below you comment who wins the game. Would you rather?
Oh, daddy.
Yeah, would you rather? I'm down for would you rather. We can go back.
You like a little would you rather? On a serious note, though, like, do you want to hit it? We have.
I definitely want to hit it.
Okay.
I definitely want to hit it because I have a great would you rather too. So you go, then I go.
Okay. I've got like 4 good ones written down.
Ooh.
So based on
like a whole segment.
Yeah, like a little segmentation.
I would like to do segments and have like a would you rather,
like a little nice little graphic that pops up or something like that.
You know?
Yeah.
Street rat.
I don't buy that.
If only they'd look closer,
would they see a poor boy?
No, siree.
God, that felt great.
Man.
That was fucking terrific.
Wow, where did that come from? That was nice.
So would you rather? Would you rather have hiccups for a year, or would you rather have water in your ears every day, all day, that you had to get out before you slept? Remember how you have to lay on your side, the water comes out?
I know a different trick, but yeah.
Which would you rather have?
Do I have to get it? I can get the water out though?
Only at the end of the day, before you go to sleep. It's in there all day. So when you wake up, there's water. Then before you go to sleep, you get it out and you can sleep.
Such stupid as shit.
Then fucking answer it, motherfucker.
But why is it the question? Just wait. Let's break down the question.
It's comparable.
Why does it have to get out at night? Why can't you just say, would you rather have hiccups for a year or have water stuck in your ears for a year? Why the stupid fucking detail of like, you can get it out at night? That didn't even out anything for me.
It seemed like it evened things out.
Oh my God, dude. I think the very first episode we've ever done of this has some of those in there where you layer in something like that. Do you think someone was like, water stuck in your ear? Ooh,
Can I get it out?
I'm going to have to go with, and then you were like, you can get it out at night. They're like, ooh, damn, now I don't know. Like, it's so funny. Like, yeah, so water stuck in your ears forever or hiccups.
Yeah, for a year.
They're both for a year.
Both for a year.
I'm going to go water stuck in ears.
I know. I knew you'd say that because you don't think about things.
No, well, do you want to know why I said it?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
you're going
I
to
do.
tell me.
No.
Apparently your answer is hiccups.
No, I just say
You're
it.
just going to have a problem with whatever the fuck I answer. And I can see.
Just say it.
I'm like, hiccups. You're like, you fucking would say that because you're that kind of guy. I'm just going off of like me not being able to hear things just means I get an excuse to tell people to shut the fuck up, which I'm looking for currently in life. You know what I mean? Like, no, literally, I'm just like, bro, I can't. It's tough. I got this water in my ear. I can't. Now, if I'm...
Then people are like telling
I'm
you
fucking
like, dude,
hiccuping
people are
all
telling you
the
like,
time.
shut the fuck up.
So that to me, it was easy. It was pretty easy.
I would the water thing actually fucks me up because after a while it would really skew your sense of like what's going on like in real life. I feel like if you're
Yeah, but don't they say if you take one sense down, your other sense is heightened?
This isn't Daredevil, motherfucker. You don't go blind and
think
become
that's
a
real.
superhero.
I think when you're blind, you can hear better.
Yeah, it probably improves by like 5%, bro. Like think about it. Just think about the human body.
5% touch, 5% smell, 5% taste, 5% whatever the other one is,
Yeah.
because you lose your hearing.
Yeah.
So that's worth it. That's like 25% better.
No, I'm taking the hiccups. I want to be able to like function, have a proper equilibrium. The hiccups I can deal with.
The equilibrium thing, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that would fuck me up.
All right, you ready for mine?
Go.
I heard this somewhere else, and that's why it's perfect for our podcast. Would you rather take 2 inches off your height and add it to your penis, or would you rather take 2 inches off your penis and add it to your height? First, go ahead and tell the people how tall you are so they know at least what you're working with in height-wise.
I'm like 5'11".
Yeah, okay. That's not...
Fuck you
that's
in your
not-
fucking mouth.
That's
how
not
tall
true.
Am I? How tall am I?
You got to be... I'm 6 foot without lying or adding.
5'10" and a half.
I'm going to give you 5'10". He's 5'10".
Dude,
Answer the question. And you have to do one or the other. There's none of that like, I'll stay the same.
I'm not a fucking...
I love my dick. Yeah.
I'm not that fucking guy. And also, I'm just want to know I'm doing this under fucking protest because I am 5'11".
5'10" and a half.
So 2 inches to my height, which would make me like, no, I'll take 5'8".
2 inches to the dick.
Dude, I'll take 5'8". Then that means I have a fucking like 3-inch dick, bro.
And
I'll be a fucking...
let's go.
Yeah, I'll be a hero, dude.
Really? So it's that easy for you?
Yeah,
off the height?
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, in all seriousness, though, like...
Would it be harder if you were single? Can you tell me you're just like, well, my wife's going to love me no matter what. Can I ask you this question and you're 17?
Mike, think about this. It goes both ways because if you're taller... Like, if you're taller but you have a tiny dick, like, if you're single, you're still kind of fucked.
Well, that's the idea.
Yeah, that's what
That's what makes it hard to figure out. But if you're single, you're thinking more of like, my height will really change. My dick will... Unless you're just claiming you have a super small penis.
No, I have like
if you're saying
I would say like above average cock, like slightly above average.
Yeah, I mean, that's what everyone has, right?
I mean, dude, I can fucking... If the people want to fucking see your boy... Check out our OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.com/comically conscious, $5.99 for the rest
you
of
can
May.
see my above average penis. Okay, well, Mr.
Yeah, it's harder for people that I guess if you're like super tall or you're super short with a super big dick, it's an easy question. But for most people, it's a little hard because 5'8", now you're a small guy. Now you're a small guy.
But also
5'8" makes you a small guy.
I know that the tall guy thing is like I get it, but there's so many girls that are fucking short. Like 5'8" is still, you're on so many radars when you're 5'8". It's now if you're telling me I have to be like 5'5", ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Like 5'6", anything I would say less than like 5'7", no go.
Okay.
No go for your boy.
Yeah.
Plus
Take it off
then-
the dick. Give me the small penis.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
What about you, Mr. Tall Guy with a giant cock who knows all the answers to everything? Tell us the answer. Big guy.
It's really easy for me because I'll fucking flip a coin, baby. It don't matter. Next.
You're such a fucking Fruit Loop, dude. You're such a fucking Fruit Loop with shit like that, dude. All right.
Hold on, I didn't even plan to say that. I should have planned that when I did the question. No, my answer is just not even great for conversation. I was hoping yours would be. Mine is like, take it off the height. I'm still 5'10", and now my dick is fucking
ginormous.
I mean, it's just my wife would. She's gonna watch this and she's already rolled her eyes twice. She rolled her eyes right when I said that, and then when I said my wife's gonna watch, she fucking rolled them again. And so, but she's gonna do that because she's like, it doesn't need to be bigger. Why do you want? That's been our whole relationship where I've like explained to her, it can always be bigger.
Always.
Like as a man, it doesn't matter. So what? It doesn't fit already. I want it to not fit by halfway.
Yeah.
I want to put half of it in
Only
and
the
be
head.
like,
Only the
it
head.
can't fit anymore. And I'm like, come on, girl, you know?
Come on, bitch.
Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch.
I love talking like just a fucking like that in bed. Like just fuck. Come on,
Yeah.
you little. Oh God, just dirty.
What kind of
Come
shit
on,
do you call her?
bitch. I call her the nastiest shit.
The
dude.
nasty?
nastiest shit, dude. I call
You
her,
say, listen here, you nasty as shit.
Actually, what I like is when she calls me the nasty shit. Like
Ooh,
she
talk
fucking,
down like that degrading thing.
Yeah, she calls me a nasty little.
You're one of those
slut.
guys that where she says like, oh yeah, with your little fucking penis and like.
Yeah, I like when.
Dude,
I like when she
can we
chokes
talk
me.
about that before we go on with your game?
What?
Okay, this is fucking perfect to tangent because just as the way you feel like with cross-dressing, like,
Yeah.
I guess some people just feel it. I don't really get it. It must feel. That's how I feel about dick disgrace.
What are you talking
Like humiliation. Like people that are into dick humiliation, like small. I didn't make that up. Did you know that's a thing? You look like you knew that was a thing.
Wait,
calling
back
you,
up.
Sorry.
What do you mean dick humiliation?
Like dick degradation.
Like a guy humiliating?
No, it's the woman. Okay, a lot of dudes, like dudes that are into being degraded, like that would be a thing, right? Girls are like
masochistic shit. Masochistic shit.
Yeah, kind of.
Like I'm Billions, our fucking boy.
But you can, yeah. That's a good. But there's like you can be into like masochism pain, but not into humiliation. So I just want to make that differentiation. Like masochism is like being into pain,
like physical
turning into
pain.
pleasure.
Got it.
Now there's probably mental masochism and physical
but you're talking
that
about
I don't
mental,
know.
like,
but I'm saying some guy. But I think he fell into both. He liked the shit that used to be talked to him and stuff on Billions. That guy. But I'm saying some guys like to be humiliated, like by their dick size. Like you have such a small dick. What are you gonna fucking do with that thing? Like blah blah.
Shit,
bro, that makes me so uncomfortable as a man.
I would
just
crumble.
like we were
I'd
saying,
crumble.
like your dick can always be bigger.
Yeah.
Like that. When I don't understand. Usually, hold on. This is why. Let me tell you why I don't understand.
Walking through a minefield here, boys.
No, it's only because I just realized I don't understand because I don't have a small dick.
Oh, there it is.
Flex, baby. Flex.
There it is.
Look at these hands.
Like, I
Look at
want to
these hands.
know.
No. My point is, if I had a small, no, because if you have a small dick, you're in a whole nother realm. Because I've explained to Taylor before, like how important dick size is for a man, like just to function in the world.
As like a mental, like
mentally
self-worth
as
type
a
shit.
self-worth thing.
Yeah.
Like we're programmed so hard into dick size being important that like people are like, damn, dude, that guy's super confident. He's charismatic. It's like there's a chance he just got born with a big dick. And that's where he got all of his confidence from. And he ain't shit anywhere else, but he's got a big dick. And so like,
right.
It's that kind of thing for a man. Like it creates everything. If you know, like, how are you confident with a woman if you're worried about your penis size? Like, think about it.
That's
you're meeting
at
a
the
chick,
base level, bro. At the base
and you're supposed
level.
to come in with confidence when you know
Man.
if everything goes perfect, and I come in with confidence and charisma, and everything goes exactly perfectly to plan. I have to show her this.
She's gonna see my shit. Yeah, no, I mean,
rough life, dude.
Rough
life, boys.
When I was in college, one of my roommates had. I mean, I'm telling you, Mike, the smallest penis I've seen.
Did everyone see it?
I mean,
was he like getting dressed in front of people?
I went to a military school, so everyone showered with everyone all the time. Like everyone saw everyone's cock. I mean, this dude, I felt terrible, bro.
Do you think when you say you went to a military school, you should tell the audience like you weren't in the military?
I'm definitely was never in the fucking military.
Because like that to me, I'm sure there's reasons for it, but it doesn't fit you at all. I've known you since before you went to college.
Yeah.
And like when you did that, I was just like, what the fuck's he doing? And I heard it was for something, maybe sports. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I got a scholarship to play tennis there.
Okay.
Fucking.
So it's like a sports. It's so funny.
Didn't fit in there.
I didn't fucking fit in there, bro. That led you to a military school. You got it for sports. But anyways,
it was, dude. He had a bush too. It was like a bush, and I'm telling you, bro, it was like my
was
pinky
he
nail
nervous to
poking
take his pants off and stuff? Or
No, because
no choice. It had to, like, you guys were hardcore.
Yeah, and it wasn't even really about that. Like, everyone saw everyone's dick, but it wasn't. Like, you were so scared of everything else that was going on. Like, you weren't looking at people's dick size. You were, like, just, keeping receipts.
But it wasn't that kind of story where then you guys are all going to fucking
no.
make fun of him forever,
not
like
that.
in middle school or some shit.
Nah, that's like the one thing I guess it was kind of.
Oh
if dudes
my
had giant
God.
dicks, it was no like, hey, like, dude, fucking, like, dude, James Grimm, like, that kid's got a hammer,
Damn,
bro.
is that a real name?
Yeah.
Shout out. Shout out.
I can't actually remember if he had a hammer or not, but I saw him pop up.
Well, now you really
I fucking called
you
dude. I fucking
this poor
gave him
guy.
props,
This
bro.
poor guy. Yeah, or you set him up for
or
failure.
he's gonna disappoint hell of people.
His girl's watching. She's like, yeah, kind of.
She's like, yeah, like a Tonka toy
Like,
hammer.
whatever.
But yeah,
Oh
so it's
my
tough.
God.
And he was
Would
like
you-
the nicest guy ever, bro. He
So
was
let's talk
so
about his
fucking cool.
personality.
So cool, like very like
Soft.
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, bro. Exactly how you would fucking.
So
think.
just like we were saying.
Yeah, bro. He
You know,
got
we
married.
talked about my friend, my short friend with the huge
Yeah,
dick
yeah.
that he used to auto-fillate in a different episode. And he's like a perfect example of like the opposite. The dude's like 5'5", but he
Confident
has
as a
like
motherfucker.
fucking, like I think his dick was like 9 inches or something. Super confident, pulled chicks all the time. Like I told you, could pull his dick out anywhere
any given
basically
moment.
and make it a fucking joke. Like it's,
Wow.
but like, so now it doesn't. Yeah, it's like, you know what? I'll add 2 inches to my dick and take it from my height. Final answer. Like that. Now that I think about it, there's
Sold.
like short, tall. It doesn't matter if you got
that
it,
hammer, bro.
If you got the hammer, bitches are ready to be nailed, as they say.
That's what I'm saying.
As
dude.
they say. Would you rather? You got another game?
Oh yeah. Let's go.
You
let's
put
go,
it away.
Let's go. One more question. Let's
Pick
go,
a good
let's
one.
Pick a good one.
Please,
All right.
please put more details in it that don't fucking matter.
Shut the fuck up. Would you rather everyone can read your thoughts, everyone else, or everyone can access your internet history that you've searched for your whole life?
Read my thoughts.
That easy?
Don't search.
Don't you fucking dare search that internet history.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Let's talk. Let's talk about this. Let's dissect.
I'm gonna caveat this. I'm sorry for the smoke. It's hazy in here. I'm gonna caveat this with, if you could read my mind, you would know my search history. So you can't read my search history through my mind, or this would you rather doesn't work.
Oh, I got it. You're just okay, I get it. Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there because like I'm like, you'll know my search history in my fucking mind.
Yeah, for the loser in the audience who's like, this question doesn't
Yeah.
work because that's a fallacy.
Yeah, it's just I don't need
you.
anyone to see my search history. I don't know if this is correct, but I've always told myself that everyone's must be like as dark as mine. I think it's like the dark side of the humans coming out in their own self, little secluded porn
Everyone, I think, tells themselves
addiction or whatever, which means it's true. If everyone's telling themselves that, everyone's doing that. But
When I say everyone, I mean you.
bro, I
and me.
still think people, if they saw it, like it would be too much.
You think it'd be jarring?
It would be so jarring.
But everyone fucking does it. That's the other point, Mike. Everyone has the same shit. So it's like the hypocritical thing of like hating the guy who cuts you off in traffic, and an hour fucking later you cut someone else off in traffic.
Yeah,
even
but
if it's on
that's-
accident. Even if it's on accident. Like
It's funny because you say that, and the reason I hinged to reading my thoughts and not my history so fast was like everyone has fucked up thoughts, so everyone understands they have fucked up thoughts. So you're kind of using the same argument
yeah.
that I was using in my head for the fucked up thoughts. Is like, dude, everyone fucking is gonna know you're like
Thinking
everyone does that
wild
anyways.
shit.
No,
Yeah.
you got a good point. You might be flipping me, but I feel like reading my thoughts, it would take a long time to see the level of darkness as just going through my search history.
Yeah. I feel like also the search history is a lot more concrete for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's like
if-
you a thought is like fleeting.
Yeah,
Did
you
you
can-
attach to it or not?
Exactly.
If
Did you
you typed
choose-
it,
did you choose
if
to
you
look at
typed
that
it,
shit?
you attach to it.
Yeah.
Which means I have a lot of questions to ask myself now.
Same, bro.
Because
hard same.
I don't know how. Like I'm just gonna go into porn search history because
That's the only thing every guy ever thinks about is like,
because when you say
what
search
else is
history,
there? Like,
search anything else. I
Yeah.
don't care. There's nothing to be searched. But my porn search, I wouldn't like that.
there was dark times, right?
Yeah.
Like especially when you first start out and you're learning about
when
everything,
you
everything.
first start out on a Friday night or
You're
this
learn-
morning, when you're first starting out this morning for your day and you're watching it, it can
you're
get
learning.
dark.
You're learning, bro.
Yeah,
You watch for the
that
first
makes me feel bad when you say, at first when you're first, because
because it's progressive for you. It's gotten
it's
it goes
only
the other way.
gotten worse and only
Oh,
gotten
shit.
darker.
Well, maybe
which I think would be more true for people. You said you don't watch porn anymore, so maybe that's why your shit hasn't got dark.
Yeah, but like I can just think of like just for example, I went through. I mean, I think everyone at some point goes through the fucking stepbrother stepsister thing. Right?
You at least check it out. I'm going to be honest, it never grabbed me, but I've checked it out.
I fucking checked it out. Like, especially early days, dude, I used to fucking get after it too a little bit.
Yeah, nice.
I've hit a few cum shots to that.
Wow.
I'm not scared to say that.
Yeah.
But then I realized, wow, like this is really fucking dark and I don't understand. I don't even have a step sibling. And I don't understand.
Well, I think naturally it always progresses. I think that's the problem. I think that's one of the problems with porn is like that whole desensitize argument of like desensitizing you to what sex and like it's supposed to be. That's really true. You know what? Who the fuck could argue that? It's like
the biggest reason I stopped.
Bro, what's the first thing everybody looked at? They're looking at normal sex or you're looking at lesbians.
Oh,
women and men.
I remember my lesbian.
Like when we were kids, men or women who watched porn, always or lesbian. Fucking boys or girls, because I was a fucking young kid. But boys or girls, men, women, whoever watched porn, the most popular porn was lesbian porn, which is very interesting. Even straight women used to prefer lesbian porn, which is so interesting. Somehow girls back then didn't really like seeing random dick. You know, girls like our age and above, a lot of them don't like seeing random dick or like at all, watching like porn like with dicks in them and stuff, which is really interesting.
And you're so, were you going to also say that like younger girls do? Is that kind of like where the other part of that statement is or no? I
would say I would assume, I don't know because I'm not tapped into like Gen Z is the one after us, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not like really tapped into that demographic and the porn they're watching, like 25 and under right now.
Yeah.
If you're 25 years or under.
What do you put a comment? What are you into?
I assume porn is just overly accepted now. Like to me, it's like any bit of the taboo, any of the weirdness. I assume all the girls now watch porn, all men. I assume it's not even like when I was a kid, it was predominantly boys and men. Like even women weren't barely into it, let alone girls. Like the girls were into porn. Really, do you know what I mean? And so
that's crazy.
I think now I only assume just from having like my pulse on like the way culture and humanity kind of evolves and like how I know porn to be and how popularized it's become in the last 20 years makes me feel like it's probably just accepted. Like the girls, the 16-year-old girl. Exactly. These girls, when they're 18, just your normal girl joins OnlyFans.
Yeah.
They're not even doing porn or nothing. So yeah, I just mean, is it just being overly or more widely accepted? I assume it's just more normal.
Yeah.
But my porn search history, I would not like anyone to see. I really wouldn't.
Same.
It'd be like, how much explaining would I have to do?
Yeah.
Because I'm starting to think, I'm like, I'm not gay. I'm not into piss.
I hate
I'm
people
not into
shitting on my chest.
No, but it'd almost be like that. Yeah. Like, honestly, it'd be like, I feel like I'd have to defend myself because all the shit I watch, I'm not even into. Even the shit I've got off to, sometimes I'm not fucking into. So like,
it would still
weird
be,
mood. Even if I was being honest and it pulled up, I'd be like, dude, I came to that twice. It was a fucking weird Wednesday. Okay. Like I was fucking 27 and it was Wednesday and I was feeling alone. Like I was feeling some sort of way. Dude. Right. Like, so that's it. And like there was a thing between like me and Tay forever that was like, she would be like, show me what kind of porn you watch. Like, show me what kind of porn you watch. And it turned into a game. I just love games. So it turned into like this, no, I'll never show you for like 5 years. Like, I just play.
Did you end up showing her?
And so she would go like, oh, like, why? Like, what the fuck? I don't know why you want to show me. And I would just always say something that got on her skin. Like, that's my time. Like, that's me and my time. You know, like, that's the one time that like, it's just me and myself. And like, I would say shit like that. So I showed her like not that long ago, probably like, I'm going to say 6 months, but it could have been a year ago because I'm real bad with time. But say 6 months to a year ago, I showed her and like I got to see her take on porn as someone that doesn't watch porn and as a girl from like more of our day and age. She was one of the ones that weren't into it. There was a few of those girls. You knew those girls. But
oh yeah, you know.
I got to her take and her take is still like old school. Like if you pull something up and she's like, oh, it's like without the dick or without the dude's face or like I don't want to see this fucking thing or I don't want like and that's it. But I didn't go like, let's go back through the history books. You know what I mean? Like I would never do that.
2000?
Dude, I wouldn't even want to go through my favorites. You know what I mean? Some of my favorites.
Oh, the fave videos?
I'm just saying.
The ones that you've just hit hundreds of times.
The ones
you just nutted hundreds of times.
Dude, we literally this wasn't Would You Rather. I want to end this. We're just kicking it. We're just beating it to death.
Yeah, I mean,
do you got another one? Or are we
should we end on one? How much time we got? Probably go one more.
Yeah, we got time for one more.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony, what's the time looking like?
Tony.
Yeah, he said another like 10 to 20, 10
cool.
to 15.
All right, so we got, would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in a coma for a decade?
Fuck. That's a good one. I can't even talk shit about that question. That's the first question you gave me that I can't even rip. That's good. Like on the whole entire podcast. Episode 13. Let's give him a round of a hand, guys. Give him a round of applause.
Give him a round of a hand.
Give him a round of a hand.
Motherfucker can't even speak, dude.
A round of a hand.
Can't even speak.
That sucks, man. That's fucking embarrassing. Cut that. Just cut that.
Tony, do not cut that.
Hey, Tony. You're my boy, Tony. Man,
I will punch you so hard in the solar plex if you
What was
cut
the question one more time? I already forgot.
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years? Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
Jail for 5. It's hard.
Really?
It's really hard.
Explain.
I just want that 5. I feel like torture me, make me suffer, obviously fuck me in the ass, dude. I am in no literally way, size, or shape for jail.
Dude, you would be
size,
a toy.
shape, race for jail.
You'd
I'm in
toy,
no
bro.
size, shape, race for jail.
You'd be a fucking toy.
So I know what I'm signing up for. I want to be clear here. I'm very aware
5 years
of what I'm signing up for 5 years. I'm gonna take the ass rapings. I'm gonna take the ass whoopings
for 5 extra years.
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna and then I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna have that 5 years to try to go through therapy and hopefully I get through a therapy about 4 years and I have one extra year.
Bro, that's where I'm going. I'm like, I'm gonna wake up and be like, dude, what happened? You're gonna be like, dude, I got some shit to tell you, bro.
Bro, the pod is super successful. As soon as we took you off, you went into a coma. The fucking newscast said guy in podcast coma. Pew!
You fucking I ended up
bro, I hooked up the mic. You've been on the pod every day for a week.
You ended up going to jail for fucking your neighbor's house cat in public for like 5 years, bro. They gave you the max sentence. Shit was wild.
I thought you were talking about being in a coma.
No, you. I'm talking about
that's
you
what
in
you
jail,
would say to me
guy.
when I got out.
What would I do though? I thought about it. I'd probably go coma for a decade.
Yeah, just because it's easy, quick, right back at it.
It's easy, quick. Yeah, like it's just like going to sleep and wake back up.
Family doesn't see you for 10 years.
Also, yeah, that
verse. At least if you're in jail, they know where you are. They can visit.
But also, what if you die in jail? Like, what if you then you lost.
This may like I know everyone watching is like, no, you're fucked in jail, Mike. Like literally, metaphorically, everything.
You're a toy, bro. A toy
in jail. But I feel like I'm pretty good at like manipulating mentally. So I do feel like
you could work your way through.
Yeah, from a strategic standpoint. Now, I'm not saying I'm also not sucking a dick for 5 years while I'm being like part of the strategy. Listen, this is what I was going to tell you. This is what I'm going to say. Like, I think strategically I can get through. Now, part of that strategy may be sucking a dick once a day. But it's going to be the same dick over time or whatever.
Sure.
If it makes sense strategically, if the chess move is,
suck
like,
a dick, get the thing.
Suck a dick, get the protection, take it in the ass, have a crew, whatever it looks like.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying I wouldn't get raped and all that stuff, but I do think I'd get to a point where I was safe in my
your little
lifestyle, in my routine.
I think honestly,
I'd get a safe routine.
I think honestly, you're fucking kidding yourself. If you think you're gonna be able to get a crew in jail, you're gonna be the one guy.
Yo, it's me and my crew. It's all these dudes. They're just walking behind me, my skinny fucking lanky ass wall, fucking looking like Jack Skellington around the fucking.
That's what they're gonna call you. They're gonna call you Jack.
For multiple reasons.
But you're just gonna have to report to people's jail cells at different times of the day, and you're just gonna be their blow up doll.
Well, maybe that's my strategy, and maybe that's what I want to do.
So
don't fault me for it. Not in 2023.
That's why I go in the coma.
And with that, let's wrap it up. Have Tony play something. Maybe the same thing.
Big down. Is he going to play it? Is Tony going to play the music, or is he just going to stand there with a limp cock? Come on, Tony.
He usually just stands there with a limp cock.
Yeah, and no bulge either. Like tight pants, no bulge.
It's the same song. Okay, Thank you for coming. Don't forget to subscribe and like this podcast and share it with friends because we're growing. And We'll see you next week. It's been episode 13. It's been nice to see you.
We're growers, not showers, baby. Help us out.
It's episode 13 and you look at me and I love you, boo.
I want to turn you around and stick my dick right where you poo.
I'm sorry for my co-host. He gets raunchy and dirty.
It's just because my name is motherfucking JC.
Yo, we got the JC, Paula with the Mike D. That's spelled M-I-K-E. Don't forget the fucking D. Coming back at, oh, the fucking beat. Whatever. Bye.